Hope you guys had a good weekend. I spent most of the last 3 days out on a towboat. I thought it was going to be a tugboat.
A little different.
That's what you kept saying.
I didn't know the difference. I was out on a towboat.
Oh, boy.
So what is the difference? Because
A tugboat goes in tugs boats.
Okay.
A towboat, we hauled millions of pounds of coal from basically above Tuscaloosa down into the Gulf.
Whoa.
It had 8 massive barges attached to a boat, and you live in the boat. And it was intense. I did that for 3 days as part of my Nat Geo show that starts, in a few months. And it's a lot of work out there, and it was freezing cold.
Did you drive the boat?
Yeah, for a minute, but that is such a hard job to get. You have to go to so much school.
To be the captain?
Yeah, and the captain is respected. They have
Really?
they have a toilet up there in their captain spot because they can't go to the bathroom because they're working 6 hours. They can't go downstairs. They have to stay eye on the prize because that boat is millions and millions of pounds.
Yeah.
So I did that all weekend long. You can see some pictures on my Instagram, Mr. Bobby Bones. But didn't get a lot of great sleep because I was out there working. I'm going to be honest with you, a little tired today. I was trying to read some stuff earlier, and I just couldn't read these words. And I was like, man, I'm exhausted. And that's rare because usually I make sure to get rest even when I'm out working. But did that. It was good. It's a good episode. I learned a lot. Those guys go hard. Some of them don't leave the boat for 80, 90 days.
Whoa.
And they don't dock and then go into town. They just live on the boat. There's no alcohol, no women. You're just living the life.
That's not good.
Cards?
Well, Eddie thought we were gonna play cards all
Yeah.
night.
Yeah,
That's what I was-
poker, drink rum, but I guess
Maybe in the
not, huh?
80s. Now they have the internet, Eddie.
So they're all just playing online poker.
It
Got
was just we just watch TV, hang out. Food was good, but yeah, it was really great. It was really great. Let's get to the news here. Here we go.
Bobby's Big
Story.
Well, Lunchbox did not win the lottery over the weekend. He put a bunch of money into it. He did not win, but tonight's Mega Millions is worth an estimated $850 million. We're getting close to $1 billion. And then Wednesday, I keep forgetting it's Tuesday already.
Yeah.
Huh? Wednesday's Powerball drawing is worth $730 million. So you have collectively $1.6 billion.
Can't wait.
It's a lot.
Are you going to play the lottery now that it's this much?
I had not thought about it. Didn't even know it was that much till you told me. So I don't know. Is Lunchbox doing a thing where he collects our money and does it for us?
I'm going to go play by myself.
Oh, okay.
See, and I had a nightmare this weekend. Sunday night, I woke up and in the middle of the night because I had a dream that Bobby and Amy went in together and they won the jackpot. And they were on TV celebrating and they had their big check presentation. They're like, oh my gosh, we just thought it was a joke. We were just being fun. And I would, oh my gosh, the worst day of my life. If you guys win the jackpot, it'll be the worst day of my life.
Wow.
Would you rather us win or not win?
Not win.
So you'd want it to be a stranger?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Because I could not sit here and look at you guys every day knowing that you guys went and won the jackpot, something I've been trying to do, and you guys don't even like to play. You think it's just so dumb, and I'm an idiot for playing, and you go out and play one time and you hit the jackpot, it would be the worst thing ever.
So backing up to what you said, Bobby, you're going to play alone.
I think
you're
so.
actually, so sometimes you say, what's the difference in why do people not play it 200 million, but yet when it gets close to, or $1 billion or whatever, now you're going to play?
Same reason I watch TV shows when they get big. It just seems like everybody's doing it. It's fun, little thing to talk about with your friends.
Okay.
Listen, I'm not too good for $20 million in the lottery.
I know.
But nobody's talking about that. Now it's like the news of the day. The lottery's almost up to $1 billion. Why not?
So you're going to be strategic on where you go, or?
I'm going to get all 69s all the way across.
Oh, I guess this
I think that
doesn't
works.
matter where you go.
Amy, I don't know much about it. I'm going to go in and go.
Well, I need to know what to do if I'm going to do it.
Go to a store and ask for lottery tickets.
Just go in and say, hey, I'm here to play the Mega Millions.
Okay.
And they'll hook you
You'll
up.
tell me what to do?
They'll give you the winning ticket.
All
Amy,
right.
do not play, Amy.
No,
But
I'm going to.
if you win, you got to give me some.
No, we just had this conversation where you were giving us none if you win.
I know, but I influenced you guys to play.
No, you didn't. The news did. Who's playing the lottery?
I guess I'll play.
Eddie's
Okay.
up.
Sure.
I'll get in. Are you going to get in?
I'll get in.
You have to go yourself.
Okay, yeah, I'll go with my daughter. She's been wanting to play. This will be her inaugural round of the lotto.
All right, that's happening tonight, Tuesday, and tomorrow night. Here's some more stories.
Bobby's Other Big
Story.
Happy birthday to Dolly Parton. She is 75 years old today. Dolly was born the 4th child out of the 12 kids her parents had. By the time Avi and Lee were 35 and 37, her parents, they had a dozen children.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm 40. I have no kids. I was thinking about last night. My mom got pregnant with me when she was 15. So I would have a 25-year-old if I was my mom.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
But it's about Dolly. Dolly was raised in shacks and cabins without heat, indoor plumbing, electricity, no running water. Her clothes and toys were all homemade. Dolly's first single, Puppy Love, was released in 1959 after a recording session in Louisiana. Here's a clip of that.
Yes.
In 1971, Dolly had her first #1 with this song here called Joshua.
He said, you can call me Joshua. Joshua, Joshua, what you doing living here all alone? Joshua, Joshua, ain't you got nobody to call your own?
Dolly has an unheard secret song locked away at Dollywood's Dreammore Resort that will not be released until 2045. You guys know about that?
No.
She said she doesn't plan to hang up her heels anytime soon. In a March 2020 interview, said she has, quote, no plans to retire. Here are Dolly's top 5 streaming songs. At number 5, Here You Come Again.
Here you come again.
Ah, so good.
Jam. At number 4, I Will Always Love You.
And I will always love you.
At number 3, Islands in the Stream.
In the stream, that is what we are. No one in between.
Dolly's number 2 most streamed song from 1974, Jolene.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging her.
What do you think her number 1 song is?
Is it 9 to 5?
It is number 1, 9 to 5.
Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, barely getting by.
We've been lucky enough to have Dolly on a few times, and here is Dolly on our show talking about how she wrote Jolene and I Will Always Love You on the exact same night.
In 1972, I think I wrote it.
So
At the same time I wrote Jolene. That was a good writing day because I remember all my paperwork and like they came out pretty close, at the same time. So everybody said, "Boy, what was you taking? That was a good writing day." But it was.
She told us a story about how they said, "Hey, can we use that song I Will Always Love You for a movie?" And she said, "Yes." But she had not heard Whitney Houston's version until one day she was driving home, and the first time she ever heard it was when it came on the radio.
And I hadn't heard anything more about it until I heard it driving from my office to my house in Brentwood. I just heard Whitney saying, "If I did the a cappella part," and it wasn't ringing true. I thought, "What? That's weird." And it was only when she went into the course of it, that I Will Always Love You, that I realized what I was listening to. And it was so overwhelming, I almost wrecked. I just pulled off just the greatness and the bigness and the fact that that was my song, and it was just so out of nowhere.
Happy birthday, 75 years old.
So until you just did this little segment, I forgot, but I came across a show on Netflix called Dolly Parton's Heartstrings. And it's not a movie, it's episodes. And each episode is her explaining the song and then a reenactment of what the story behind the song would look like with actors and stuff. And I only watched episode 1 about Jolene, and Kim Paisley's in it as one of the actresses, and Julianne Hough is the redhead at the bank that was flirting with her husband that inspired Jolene. And it was interesting. So if you want some more Dolly history, now I'm remembering, I might go check out that show.
Play Islands in the Stream back a bit, Ray, if you don't mind.
Islands in the stream, that is what we
You know who wrote this?
No one in between.
Well, she did it with Kenny Rogers. Did he write it?
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
Eddie, do you know who wrote it?
Yeah. And I know why you're bringing it up.
Who wrote it?
Barry Gibb.
The Bee Gees wrote it.
Oh, okay.
And I watched the documentary on them last night. And I had a somewhat decent knowledge of the Bee Gees. You know the Bee Gees. Maybe I'm staying alive.
Yep.
I'll talk about it a little later. The documentary was really good.
They talk about this song, Islands in the Stream?
Yeah. Well, they wrote so many. They had so many ups and downs, meaning they got famous as a trio. They bombed out. They had to go play at small clubs in their hometown again, basically. They got famous again. They started to lose it again. And then they made these songs for Saturday Night Fever. They had the script sent to them. They weren't trying to be disco guys. They were just like, okay, this song matches.
Oh, wow.
And then it was the biggest record ever made.
And dude, they are a disco band.
No, they're not.
Well, I know, but that's
Watch
how
the
we know 'em.
documentary. I know.
That's how we know
So
'em.
then they fade out again, and they're like, well, nobody wants to hear from us after the third time.
Wow.
They're like, we're just going to write songs. So they were humongous songwriters.
Crazy.
They wrote for everybody, including Islands in the Stream. That is what we are. And Dolly, here we go. This is the total wraparound. I'm talking to Barry Gibb today after the show from the Bee Gees for my music podcast called The Bobbycast. But Dolly and Barry Gibb do a song together on his new record. The Bee Gees songs.
Bring it all around.
There it is, all the way back around. Let's do biggest songs in country music this week. At number 3 is Kenny Chesney, Happy Does.
But he's the poster child for happy is, as happy does.
That one took a minute to grow on me, but I like it
Yeah.
now. For a while, I was like, take it or leave it. But now when it comes on, I feel it.
It was very Forrest Gump to me when I heard it. I was like, stupid it is, as stupid does. That's what came to my mind.
That's a funny little parody.
See, it's how we roll.
That's funny.
Stupid it is,
as
as
stupid does.
That's a good one.
They're so dumb.
That's you. That's hilarious. Number 2, Luke Combs, Better Together.
Some things just go better together, and probably always will, like a cook.
And your number 1 country song is Dan and Shay, I Should Probably Go to
I
Bed.
should probably go to bed. I should probably turn off my phone.
Those are your big songs in country music. Blake and Gwen, Happy Anywhere here on the show. There you go. Call us if you want. 877-77-Bobby. 877-77-Bobby. Cabela Studio on Music Row. It's the Bobby Bones Show. A couple things coming up. Number 1 is, in a second, I'm going to admit that a show I did not like, I now like a lot. I started watching it, and I was like, this is the biggest turd I've ever seen. And about episode 3, I went, all right, now I can't wait to go back and watch more of it. And that's rare. Usually I know. but I was wrong. We'll talk about that in a second. Also, this guy paid all of this money for a surgery. He paid $75,000 for a surgery. And I'm going to read to you what he did. I think he shouldn't have had this surgery. Because what he paid for, I don't think. The fact that he spent $75,000 for this doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But I'll tell you that. And then Lunchbox will let the balloon go in a minute with his wishes. Okay, we have it ready to go. All that coming up next. This guy's 5'11". He paid $75,000 for surgery to be taller.
Ooh.
Now,
Did
how
it
much?
work?
Well, yes. Well, I'll tell you what happened. But for $75,000, how much taller do you think he should get?
Oh, he's 5'11", 6'2".
Still,
I still feel like it's hard to do that.
He should
so.
go NBA height.
well,
Yeah,
I was
but-
thinking too. 5'11" guy paid $75,000 and he jumped up 2 inches.
Oh my
So that's
God.
what, 6'1"?
Yeah, yes.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm just slow on math here. But you guys, think how hard it is to make someone taller. What do they do? Insert a vertebrae?
I'm glad you asked. Alfonso Flores, 28, from Dallas, said he wanted to be taller. His family and friends said don't do it. But he persevered under the care of an orthopedic surgeon. He, at his new height, says, I love it, but they had to break his bones
Oh,
and
Where?
do leg lengthening surgeries.
Oh,
For
in his
2 inches?
legs. I thought, also too, couldn't you like stuff your feet? I don't know.
Like cut the bottom of your of your foot and then stick
Like-
cotton in there?
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's more.
Listen, for that, just put a lift in your shoe.
Right,
That way you
right.
don't have to cut anything.
Well, I know, but I guess you could be tall all the time. But it makes me think, for whatever, I don't know what disease my grandma had, but she did have to have all the bones removed from her feet and they stuffed them with something, tissue, I'm not sure. But it just seems to me you could make your feet taller.
For $75,000, you need to be 6'4". I don't care what height you started at. But I'm looking at a picture of him. He does look happier.
Yeah.
Are short guys that like upset
But
about their
5'11" isn't short.
Let's ask one. Hey, Ray. Raymundo, our audio producer, how tall are you?
5'7".
He's 5'6".
Tell the truth.
On my ID, and I measure up against Amy, and she's 5'7".
No, I'm 5'6".
We measured you. You're 5'6", and
I
Amy's 5'6".
guarantee I'm taller than her.
Okay, all right.
But no. It's very easy to be short. You get used to it. It's not a big deal.
But you just lied about how tall you were because you were so.
I was literally measured by a person that does IDs.
But Bobby, you're tall and you
They don't
kind
measure
of.
you.
They don't measure you at the idea. You write down
just
what you
tell 'em.
want.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have a tape measure in
It's-
here?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Can I clarify? It's not Ray being uncomfortable. This is a guy thing because you go up an inch as well.
Who?
You do. You say an inch taller.
No, I don't. I
Yes,
say
you
6
do.
foot. My ID says 6'1". I don't. If you ask
Why
me, I
does your
tell you.
ID say 6'1"?
Because I had shoes on when I measured.
Thought they didn't measure you at the.
They don't.
You just write down what
They
you
don't.
want.
No.
Because see.
My point is.
Oh, my point is.
I
you're
didn't
not
measure.
even
I
short,
didn't measure
bro.
at the doctor's office. They do measure you and weigh you.
Not at the DMV.
But I took my doctor's office notes to the DMV.
And that's what Ray probably did. Okay.
We measured me here, and I was 6 foot. We measured me at the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my ID does say 6'1", and I am 6'1" in shoes. I'm such an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Elizabeth in Minnesota. Welcome to the Bobby Bones Show. Go ahead.
Hi,
Hi, Elizabeth.
Bobby. I had a question for you.
Sure.
I see that you post about the Hues and Cues game a lot, and I want to get it for my son, but he is colorblind as well. So I wanted to see, does it make a difference if you're colorblind?
Well, I love Hues and Cues, which is a game that we would play, especially during Christmas break. We haven't played it since then. But I don't see greens. There's any dark colors, incredibly hard for me to tell the difference. Now, there's a reason I almost never won this game, because anytime something green would come up, I would go grass, because I didn't know the difference. So I struggle with a couple of the colors, but it was still a lot of fun for me, even though I'm really colorblind.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I mean, color deficiency is kind of what we all are. Almost no one just sees black and white. I mean, that would be the true colorblind. I just struggle with differentiating dark colors. Black, blue, dark red, dark green, any of that. So purples were always grape, because you get a color and you have to describe a word that mostly.
But grape is a hard one because grapes can be green or purple.
But I just go, grape. Barney. Are Ray's shoes off, Scuba?
Taking them off and my pants.
No.
He has a tape measure in the studio.
Watch out for that. He's got
I got 3 inches hair up
He's
there.
got his
too.
hair up high.
He's measuring.
I would say he's about 5'5".
You're 5'5"?
Five.
He's 5'6".
Wow.
Oh,
5'5"?
This took a turn.
That's little.
You're, as you get older, Ray, do you think you're shrinking?
Maybe so.
He could be. Sometimes your spine, if it's out of alignment, you just go down a little bit.
I know an orthopedic surgeon, Ray, that can help you grow 2 inches.
I'm really not worried. Bieber's short as well. There's a lot of great short dudes.
How tall is
Justin
Bieber?
I'm already Googling.
Yeah, please look it up.
Probably 5'9", 5'10", huh?
5'9".
Yeah.
He's got 4 inches on you, Ray.
Hey, Ray's 5'5".
Oh boy.
That's okay. That's okay. There's guys listening right now that are 5'4".
I don't. That's not the point. The point is he was screaming he was 5'7", then we measure him. He's 5'5".
No, don't take away his half. 5'5" and a half.
Okay. Let's go and do Luke Combs. She got the best of me. Bobby Bone Show. Thank you guys for hanging out. 877-77 Bobby. 877-77 Bobby. Coming up, we're going to send off Lunchbox's balloon. Just a reset of the story. A 4-year-old sent a letter to Santa, and she put it in a balloon, sent it off. Well, it didn't quite make it to Santa. It fell before it got to the North Pole. So this family found it, bought all the things inside the balloon for a little girl, found her on Facebook. So Lunchbox said, I'm going to do this and stick stuff that I want in the balloon. So he's made a new list, Amy, even from this morning. He's changed it up a bit.
Okay.
So we're going to hear his new list coming up, and we're going to set the balloon off right here on the radio. All that's coming up next. Bobby Bone Show. Thursday night, it's the biggest night of the year for podcast fans. It is the 2021 iHeartRadio Podcast Awards. Almost 100 million people listen to podcasts every month. Don't miss 2021 iHeartRadio Podcast Awards. Watch it on iHeartRadio's YouTube and Facebook, Thursday at 9 p.m. I'm going to come back in a minute and ask you about podcasts, what you're listening to.
Okay, yeah. I may ask you to, let's just do it here. Define podcast. How would you
anything on demand that you can listen to.
Okay.
Podcast isn't live.
Yeah, my dad asked me about my podcast, and then he's like, Amy, can you tell me something? I was like, yeah. He's like, well, what is a podcast?
It's content that's posted that you can stream on demand.
Yeah, the way I explained it to him is it's like a radio show, but with no music, and you can get it anytime on your phone.
Yeah, and iHeartRadio, it's free.
Yeah.
You can listen to this show when it's over from beginning to end. But I listened to a couple really good ones over Christmas break, and I forgot to tell you guys about it. You'll roll your eyes at probably most of them. I may do it in the post-show, pre-show today.
Okay.
I do want to mention this, though. Lunchbox has changed his mind on what's on his list. Now, there's a 4-year-old's letter to Santa. It was sent off in a balloon. She wanted it to get to the North Pole. It did not get all the way there. It fell. Someone in another state found it. But that person who found it reached out to this girl on Facebook, her mom, and said, hey, I saw your 4-year-old daughter put this list in a balloon. I'm going to buy all the gifts. So she bought her all the gifts. So Lunchbox has quickly redone his list, and he's going to send up his balloon. How many things on the list?
5.
Okay, number 5.
Lambo.
We're starting at 5 with the Lamborghini.
5.
Well, now you've already said Lambo.
Dang it. I didn't know we were going reverse.
Lamborghini. Number 4.
Scratch off lottery tickets. They seem small, but they can make me a millionaire.
Number 3.
A housekeeper. Listen, my house is a disaster. My wife could clean more. She doesn't. So this would be a great gift for me and her.
Number 2.
A personal chef. I need someone to cook me home-cooked meals. My wife does a fine job, but she gets tired of it, and sometimes she complains. So a personal chef, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all cooked for me. Amazing.
It sounds like you're just complaining about your wife the whole time on this list. And number 1.
A boat. Preferably a hot tub boat, but I will take any boat there is. Any boat that I can get on the water and get out there and hit some waves. Boom, boom. Flying across the water. Give me a boat.
Okay, he's walking the balloon outside now.
Woo! Come on, people!
And he's going to let the balloon go. He's written these 5 things on a note inside the balloon. He'll take 1 or he'll take all 5. They have written "Open Me" on the outside of the balloon with a smiley face on it. How do you open a balloon?
Pop me, maybe.
As they're going outside, you know what I started watching? In the first episode I watched, and I was like, I don't think this is for me. And I had a bunch of friends that said it was really good. But now I think I'm 7 or 8 episodes in, and I can't wait to get back to it, is Cobra Kai on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
The first episode was super cheesy. And I watched Karate Kid when I was a kid, but I haven't seen it in probably 20 years. But now I'm sitting here going, I can't wait to watch another episode. Has anyone else watched Cobra Kai?
Oh, yeah, dude. Cobra Kai's great.
What? Where are you?
Well, I mean, I probably watched about 4 episodes, then I quit because I'm the opposite of you. I loved it at the beginning, and then I was just like, okay, I kind of like, I got my, what's it called, nostalgic whatever rush, and I was like, great. After a while, I'm like, all right, I'm good with Daniel LaRusso and this dude, Johnny.
It doesn't even turn into a good show until like 4 or 5.
I know, but that's where I stopped. But it was great, though. Like, if you miss Karate Kid, that's a great show.
I don't even think you have to know Karate Kid.
I know Karate Kid, but I didn't miss Karate Kid, and my husband wanted to start watching it, so we did. And then one of my best friends was watching it, and she kept talking about it, and I thought, okay, fine, I'll give it a try. And I can enjoy it. I'm not watching it on my own.
How far did you get?
We made it probably 6, 7 episodes.
Okay, there's 3 seasons. That's why I
Yeah,
asked.
we're still in season 1. We may be further along than that. I don't keep track.
All right, here's Lunchbox on the phone right now. He's outside. Lunchbox, you there?
I'm here.
Where are you now?
I'm out front, and I got my yellow balloon. It says, "Open me." Note inside, and it has a smiley face.
Okay, and he's going to let it go. Are you ready to let it go up into the air?
Well, hold on. I read online that it's illegal to purposely let go of a balloon, so I'm just walking. Whoa,
Okay.
There's a big gust of wind. I'm trying to hold on to it. Are you? Oh, I don't know if I can hold on much longer, Bobby.
Okay.
Oh, it got out of my hand, and there it goes. Oh, right into a tree.
No.
No. Is it really? Is it stuck?
Yeah. The wind took it right into a tree. Seriously.
Why'd you not do it in the wide open?
I didn't see the trees. I thought it had no leaves. It wouldn't get stuck. Oh my God.
So what do we do now?
What?
I'm gonna throw a rock at it to knock the string out of the tree.
You're gonna throw a rock at it to pop it.
Don't shake
No,
it.
no, it's moving. It moved. Oh, now it's really stuck. Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, this is depressing.
This is the worst bit
stupid.
ever.
Why did I do this?
Okay.
Can we get a ladder?
I think it's outside tree.
It's
Amy.
really high up
Yeah,
there.
it's
I mean, it's up there.
Well, I don't know.
okay.
The fire department.
So dumb.
Can you
All
set
right,
my
put him back
balloon,
on hold.
please?
What just happened? Do we have video
I
of
just
this?
saw
we'll
video
watch
and it's
it.
stuck in the tree at the very top. Like, I don't even know. How does that happen?
Oh, well, it's moving.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it is.
No.
How are you guys seeing this?
Because it's on
We're live
video.
streaming. Okay, it's going.
It's going.
Oh, it's going.
It's
Okay,
going.
put it back
Oh,
on, Ray.
okay.
Put it Lunchbox.
Wait.
No!
Wait.
Oh, no!
It got stuck
Oh,
again.
keep going. Go!
Go, balloon, go. You can do it.
I hit it. Oh, it's gone! It's gone! Yeah! Oh, yes, it's going! It's going up there. Yes, it's gone! Yes, I threw a rock and I hit it, and it's gone! It went around the other building across the street.
So we're good?
His rock plan worked.
Okay, so we will check. We put a phone number on there for them to call, right?
Yeah, we put a phone number, email, everything.
Okay, now I see it.
Headed towards downtown. It's going.
He literally let it up underneath a tree. And now it may go into a condo.
No, it's past the condo. It's
Is
gone
it?
now.
Okay. We're live streaming that on our Facebook page. Okay, Lunchbox, come on back inside. Unless you want to watch it go all the way up.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, let's go over to Crystal, who is listening in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hi, Crystal. How are you? Hi,
Hello.
Crystal. Hi, Crystal. You're on the air.
Hey, good morning, studio.
Good morning.
I work for a DMV, and people lie about. I'm calling about the gentleman that wanted to get height added to him.
Oh, he paid
And people lie.
$75,000 to add 2 inches. Yeah.
Yeah, a gentleman came in yesterday. We were the only DMV open yesterday for the state of Oklahoma. And he came in, it said 5'10" on his license, and he wanted to change it. And he was already lying about the 5'10", because I'm 5'8", he was my height. And I was like, okay, what is it? He's like 6'1".
Dang, he wanted to go a full 5 inches taller?
Yeah.
And
I
did
was
you
like,
did you allow that?
Yeah. We do what they say.
Wow. But if a
But
cop pulls
on
you
the-
over, though, and he's like, sir, how tall
Then
are
I
you?
get out of the car.
Yeah, it's going to be like, this is not you, sir. All right. Crystal, thank you.
But I do want to say women lie about their weight all the time.
Do you write your weight
Is your
on the
weight
ID?
on there? Yeah.
Yeah, weight's on your license.
For every state?
Every state.
Let me see. Let me see mine.
What?
Everyone's pulling out their
Yeah,
license.
pull it out, girl.
All right, let's see. Bobby.
But
here we
how
go.
do you know? I mean,
am-
height is easy to
I'm
tell.
6'1".
Well, weight.
Sex is
You're lying like 100
male.
pounds.
Eyes hazel. Yeah, mine has no weight on here.
No weight on mine either.
Me neither.
Okay. Man, Oklahoma's
in
asking for all the
Oklahoma?
goods.
Dang.
All right. Thank you, Crystal.
Okay, bye, guys.
All right, bye-bye. Let's play Chris Lane, Big Plans. Lunchbox is back. It's away, right? It floated
It's
off.
gone. It's gone. Oh, drama.
All right. Call us if you want. Bobby Bone Show.